Hi you guys, it's Emerald from Emerald Social Club. I'm back again. Yeah, it's been a little while since I posted a video, but life kind of got in the way. So, I'm back. Just wanted to, this video is actually going to be a review of a pattern, a bag pattern that I made, the Maker's Tote by Noodlehead. She is a bag designer, has some really great patterns, and I think her Instagram handle and Twitter handle and all is at Noodlehead. So definitely visit her. And I'm going to review the Maker's Tote. So here goes. Um, Originally, I liked this bag. I liked the bag pattern. Just a really big bag that you could, put different stuff in or whatever. Um, and I actually tried to make it last year, and it pretty much was a fail. There's a lot of things that went wrong with it from the beginning, and I was actually making it for a gift as a friend, for a friend as a gift, but I just never gave it to her because it just wasn't what I wanted it to be. So I tried it again, picked it up probably about a month ago now. I'm just now getting around to the video, um, and I actually made it and made it work for me. Um, if you guys know anything about me, you'll know that I like Betsy Johnson. I kind of like her style, and I really hope that I'm that fly when I'm like, what, 70 something years old, however old she is. So I was inspired by her design and everything to make this bag that I made. So I've posted it before on Instagram, so here it is. And I actually have it here too. And I wanted to kind of talk about the different changes and things that I made to the Maker's Tote pattern to make it work for me. Um, Number one, I omitted the front pocket. I think that the front pocket just kind of makes the bag look a little too Homie the Clown. Ugh, it makes it look too homemade looking, and that was part of the reason, or part of the fail of the first bag, is that pocket just never did right. I just don't think it does the bag justice. So, of course, I omitted it here, and I added some patches and things like that because I like the look of the patches, and these are actually like Betsy Johnson patches that I got quite a while ago, and this one actually is I got this at Zootopia. I guess Bernina had their patches like this for a while and they were giving them away. So I perfectly thought it was perfect for, sewing related since it has the needle and all. Um, so that's one thing that I did. I omitted the front pocket. Um, I added more interfacing to the bag. I believe she just says to, um, for the sides, or I'm sorry, the bottom here, just to use the Pellin. And I'll put in the description. I will put um, the Pellin number. But I added more. In addition to the Pellin, I added some craft views because the bottom just wasn't hard enough for me. In the first bag that I made that was a fail, the bag sagged. And I don't like saggy bags. When it's a bag like this, it needs some structure. So I added another piece in there so that it would be nice and hard and not actually, nothing would actually, make the bag sag unless it was something very, very heavy. So I did that just because I thought it needed more. I did change up the pockets a little bit. And this is going to be hard to see. I'm probably going to have to like post this separately, but I needed the pockets to have more room than what they had, so I kind of just inserted them in a different way so that I would have the room that I need, because not only do I plan to use this bag, for maybe taking craft supplies and things around, but I think it's really a great bag for like a weekend trip or something as well, so I wanted to make my pockets different. Um, I also added leather straps and rivets, as you see, because of course sewing through this would be like 4 layers of leather plus the interfacing plus the fabric would have been quite difficult. So I added these gold rivets. to, secure my leather down. And I just wanted leather straps on the bag because I made bags before with just the cloth straps. And I feel like, time after time of touching it and the bag going here, there, and everywhere, they get dirty. And it's so gross and it's hard to clean. The more that you kind of, even if you were to wash it or just a spot clean, those handles are going to look pretty bad after a while. So I didn't want that to happen to this bag. So that's hence why I added the leather handles. So, leather wears well, time after time of using it and it being touched, it actually looks more beautiful. And these are just some leather scraps that, like big leather scraps that I got quite a while ago, and that's what I used for my handles. Since the outside of the bag was cloth, you can see it kind of looks like it's dimpled here a little bit. It's actually kind of still needs to dry a bit, but I scotch guarded it for the same reason. I mean, you're taking a bag around and it's going here and there and it's kind of, it gets dirty. And I didn't want that, especially with the white here and then here on the side. Actually, this panel here on the side, this is actually a Betsy Johnson sheet set that I got. If you've seen my Instagram, you've seen that I've got a lot of use out of this sheet set. It's a lining for a dress. It's actually the bottom part of my chair, which I reupholstered. I got that chair at a thrift shop for $5 and reupholstered it with this. And it's my ironing board cover. And I still have a little bit of it left. So I really, really like that. But I didn't want that to get dirty, nor did I want the white here to get dirty. So I scotch guarded it so that, to kind of avoid that happening to my bag. Otherwise, I mean, it's a pretty great pattern. Like I said, I made some changes for my personal use. The bag was a fail before for me because it just wasn't exactly what I deemed a bag should be, but I believe that the pattern has great bones, and I would definitely say that you should try it, especially if you're wanting to make a bag and you're wanting a bag that you'll be able to take around and be durable and things like that. And that's one of the great things about sewing, being able to kind of change things to your liking. I mean, a pattern is just that. It's a pattern. So a pattern is a good pattern as long as, it works for what the intended designer wanted to do. And like I said, it's a good pattern. It just needs some changes for me. So that's really it. Please visit me on Instagram and Twitter at Emerald Gina, which is, I'll put that here. It's Emerald and it's Jeana. So visit me there. Visit me at my website, emeraldsocialclub.com, with social like sewing, SEWCIAL. So visit me there. I'm actually going to have some here in probably about a month or so. I'll have more information about my retreat, which is coming up in March 2018, so you won't want to miss that. So other than that, I will see you lovelies later. Bye.